This is brought to you by Built for War. Fighting out of the red corner, please welcome Tyler Warwick.
Once again, the Canadians in the house. Chatham, Ontario, Gracie Barra, Chatham, well represented today. Tyler Warwick coming to us, 6 foot tall, weighed in at 138 pounds, 18 years old, still working on his man body. That is going to be a long fighter for Kenneth Hopkins to deal with. And as we've seen already, these guys from Gracie Barra, they may have shallow records, but they are absolutely prepared when they walk into this cage. And you know, when you're watching us here on TXC, in TXC Cage Fighting Live, you expect nothing less. So we're really excited that the Canadians have made it in such mass today, filling up this undercard for us, bringing a ton of people with them, and representing themselves really well. A little farther from the border than they're used to, but at the same time, you know, they go where the action is, and they're always ready, win or lose, to put on a good show for this crowd.
And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, out of Detroit, give it up for Kenneth Hopkins.
All right, Kenneth Hopkins coming to us out of System Crunk, out of Detroit, 134 pounds, 5 foot 6 inches, a boxer by training, making his transition into mixed martial arts, bringing to us a record of 1-1, 500 at this point. But his first round rear naked choke loss to Travis Spivey is nothing to be ashamed of. And of course, if I'm reading his handwriting wrong, I'm sure his fans in our broadcast audience will let me know right away. But he writes like I do, which looks like he used his feet, writing in Sanskrit and hieroglyphics. So, we're kindred spirits, brother. I'm not picking on you in the handwriting, believe me. I was so glad when word processing became the standard, because then I didn't have to look like I had a closed head injury every time I needed to communicate with somebody. Taking his time, getting cage side here for his final check. Going to get him greased up, make sure he's got the proper safety equipment, get him into the cage and get this thing going. And once again, if you're at home, Hooters, Miss Michigan here. I'm going to get reprimanded for spending so much time talking about the ring girl, but come on. Right, into the cage for your formal TXC announcement with Miss Kara K.O. Rowe.
This next fight brought to you by Taylor Sports Complex. The TXC formal introductions to my right. Fighting out of the red corner, weighing 138 pounds, 6 feet tall. His debut in the cage tonight from Gracie Barra, Chatham, out of Ontario, Canada. Give it up for Tyler Warwick. And to my left, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing 134 pounds, 5 foot 6 inches tall, with a record of 1 win, 1 loss, out of the Kronk Boxing Gym in Detroit. Give it up for Kenneth Hopkins.
All right, Tyler Warwick.
Big Don Richard, your referee in the cage.
Tyler Warwick in the white Venom shorts. Kenneth Hopkins in the black tap-out shorts. Big Don Richard getting this fight underway. TXC once again bringing you the best. Oh, great job chopping out the base leg. Tyler Warwick a little surprised. And I'll tell you what, for a boxer, I am not liking the way that Mr. Hopkins is carrying his hands.
You know, but we see that from Hopkins every time we see him fight. He doesn't do any traditional boxing things. I'm surprised to see he's training at a gym.
Looking to force a body lock here. Looking for a scramble and doing a good job of pulling that to the ground and already passing the half guard as he walked right through it, Kara.
You know, he uses his leverage so well. I mean, even just for the grappling base, he does such a good job.
He's got to be careful. Immediately going for that Kimura. Turn it through is Tyler Warwick, and he's got it, Kara.
Well, and you know what the thing is, maybe Hopkins is doing a little too much training on his feet. He's got to work on his defense on the ground.
Well, that is on deep and tight, but standing up out of it, turning right through.
Doing anything and everything to prevent it from sticking.
Well, he's hammer locked right now. He's got a bouncer lock on him there. Tyler Warwick just not willing to let go and comes out on top for it.
The hard thing is when someone is that squirmy, it's so untraditional that it's hard to seal something on.
I got to be candid with you. I thought because of the way he was moving that shoulder was going to come apart at the seams. Really nice bait and switch on the transition there.
Look at the pace Kenneth is bringing. We've seen him get tired in fights, but that is because this is the type of pace that he brings to fights.
Well, one of the things he's corrected from the last as he gets himself put in a triangle. Now he's got something else to work on. He's got to drive that left shoulder down and through, Kara. That's getting sucked on deep.
He's just in survival mode right now. He did a good job stacking.
He's going to be in nighty-night mode here in a second. There's just no quitting this kid.
No.
He's got to be careful he doesn't give his arm up and somehow still fighting through it.
And again, he's fought off how many submission attempts right now? I'm sure Tyler is thinking, what is this kid made of right now?
Well, he's doing the exact wrong thing, pulling that left shoulder back, put the choke on himself, and realizing he was in trouble and tapping in a hurry as that arm got straight. I'll tell you what, though, with the raw talent this kid's bringing into the cage, where's he going to be in 5 fights?
Well, you're talking about Tyler?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's...
No, I'm talking about Kenneth.
Oh, Kenneth, yeah, for sure. Now, what I'd like to see Kenneth do is work on his defense on the ground a little bit. He uses his hands well.
They're waiting on you already here. All right, we're out of sync a little bit here as Kara KO Road juggling triple duty here, sprinting to the cage. I'll tell you what, Kenneth got himself caught, and that's just a training and skills thing. Got to push that shoulder forward, not back. And I'll tell you, Tyler Warwick realized that he hooked into a buzzsaw. Big smile on his face coming out of this on top.
And your winner with 2 minutes and 18 seconds in the first round by Triangle Choke. Give it up for Tyler Warwick.
I got to tell you, he came out on top. I don't think he was prepared for the onslaught, though. That was a really good fight for the 2:18 that it lasted.
Tyler, talk to me about that fight. A submission attempt after submission attempt. It was unbelievable. Were you surprised that he was able to fight off a few of those?
Oh, yeah, I was definitely surprised. He, tough fighter, definitely. I tried holding on for dear life, basically. Tried to work top guard for a bit, didn't work out, so I was surprised I got the quick triangle, but yeah. He's a tough fighter for sure.
Now, your team from Gracie Barra Chatham has done so well tonight. Talk to me about this training regimen you guys have.
Oh, the toughest out there by far. Definitely. Anyone want to come for a tough workout, hit Gracie Barra Chatham for sure.
Now, talk to us a little bit about your background. You definitely didn't look like a new novice fighter in here tonight.
No, I've been doing it for a little over 6-7 months now. Always wanted to get into it. First fight, I was pretty revved up for it, so worked out pretty well.
You look fantastic. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
All right, once again, give it up for Tyler Warwick.
All right, Tyler Warwick making it a clean sweep so far for the Canadians.
All right, guys, it's so hot in here, and the heat is getting to my head. We're going to take a quick intermission. You can go out, grab something to drink, something to eat. Go check out our vendors back there. Built for Wars back there. Michigan Apparel, Fight On.